Line number 2 sees Pelle Eklund centering a line with John LeClaire on the left and real-life current head coach Rick Tocchet on his right. LeClaire I've mentioned already, so I won't say anything else about 1/3 of the Legion of Doom line. Tocchet was a great player and is one of a few guys mentioned today who would also find himself on the Penguins all-name team, but I decided I'm not going to allow that. If a guy was going to be on both, I'm shipping him to the team I remember him on the most. Pelle Eklund, his first name is actually Per Eric or something like that, but he went by Pelle, was one heck of a player. In the 1987 playoffs, he amassed 20 assists, which was second behind only the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Of course, the Flyers, as I've already stated, lost the Cup Finals that year to Gretzky's Oilers in 7 games, but they sure pushed them to the limit. And the top line, taking the draws, one of my all-time favorites, the late, great Peter Zezel, with Rod Brind'Amour on the left wing and Matvei Michkov on the right wing. Zezel was the first professional athlete I ever met, and he was one of my favorites, like I already said. I met him at a signing, and he signed a visor and a mini stick for me. For some reason, a mini goalie stick. Probably because I liked Hextall, is probably why I had the goalie stick. I still have both of those items. I always thought his name was awesome, Zezel. I just enjoy saying that. In addition to having a cool name, he was a tremendous talent. In that 86-87 season, Zezel scored 33 goals and 72 points, and that was despite missing 9 games due to injury. As for Rod Brind'Amour, you'd be hard-pressed to find a Flyers fan who didn't think this guy was the bee's knees. Traded to the Flyers from the St. Louis Blues in 1991, Brind'Amour quickly became a fan favorite for his toughness, ability, and leadership. In the 1997 playoffs, he scored not 1, but 2 shorthanded goals against the Penguins on the same power play. He was considered an Iron Man, playing in 484 consecutive games, and finished his Flyers career with 601 points, 9th all-time for the Flyers, before being traded to the Carolina Hurricanes in exchange for Keith Primo. Brind'Amour, as Carolina's captain, led the Canes to a Stanley Cup championship in the 2005-06 season, defeating the Oilers. This was the happiest I have ever been to see a player win a championship for a team other than the one I root for. Well deserved for Brindy. And finally, Matvei Michkov. Michkov was widely regarded as the second best player in the 2023 NHL draft, only behind Connor Bedard. Some scouts even thought Michkov was number 1. He ended up falling to the Flyers at 7 overall because teams didn't think they could have him until after this year, the 2025-26 season, due to Michkov being signed by a KHL team in Russia. That means they believed his first NHL season wouldn't occur until the 2026-27 season. Flyers GM Daniel Briere was willing to wait, but only had to wait 1 year as he was able to get Michkov out of his contract and into a Flyers jersey at the start of the 2024-25 season. Michkov led rookies in goals with 26 and notched 37 assists in his first campaign.